what I thought. Nope, no surprise there.
Look out for changes.
Warning, changes to come.
Hey.
Radio Free Canada just met with Sharon Shepherd.
Yes, we did. So, what I understand from what Sharon did tell us, the councillors that we approached, all four of them, and probably others, had a bit of a meeting before the actual meeting, and they decided that, one, they would not change the bylaw under any circumstances, or fix the bylaw, or allow the bylaw not to enforce against this particular group, which would not set a precedent, nor did they decide that they would go out of their way to write permits that would yet again not set a precedent. Instead, they're just giving us this baffle garb about precedent setting by just putting up tents and then anybody can do it, which is not true.
This is my first encounter with Mayor Shepherd, and I've realized from this encounter that she is, not just she, but the whole council, are entirely pacifist towards what matters need to be addressed. Her, as a fact, didn't know the statistics about things. That is very important to understanding what's going on. I can't even believe that. I know the statistics, or in general, I've looked into them. I need to go over them again, but I've actually taken the time out of my life, my life that isn't my job, to look at these statistics and find out what's going on. See, that's caring. These people aren't caring about the people around us.
Hi there, my name is Brandy McNeil. I'm just coming out of a meeting with the Mayor Sharon Shepherd here with regards to Occupy Kelowna. They are definitely not going to allow us to set up tents at all. We did put forth a motion that there is a need for an outreach center that runs 24/7 down here. Met a lot of the homeless and it's getting cold at this point. They come to us for a warm blanket, a cup of warm coffee, and a safe place to just doze off for an hour or two, because these streets are definitely not safe. We have been told by the mayor that one person on the streets is too many for her. However, nonetheless, no matter how many there are showing up for us at night, they are simply not allowed a blanket or warmth or a safe place to go. We really need some public support here. We're not asking for the tent city at this point, just a simple single pagoda where we can keep some dry, warm blankets, a couple of chairs that they can sit down and have a rest in, and a warm cup of coffee. We're not even allowed bathroom services down here at night.
The four councillors we spoke to and the rest of the councillors decided that bylaw was more important than anything we were trying to say. While we've been out in the street, we've discovered just how many poor people and that end up literally sleeping in the park. That's worth $100 every time you do it, period. And if you don't have anything and you get a $100 fine, that's pretty devastating. You get 10 of those, you might get a warm place to stay called the cells. But you have to get 10 of those first. And then you have to be red flagged from downtown and not allowed in downtown with your 10 tickets, but then you have to go downtown after you've got the 10 tickets in order to get the warm bed in the cells, since none of the others are going to be available because there's way too many homeless and not enough beds.
These people out here are livestock. Like Earl said, $100 fine, 10 of those, that's $1,000. That's a lot of money for somebody who's possibly living on welfare. If you aren't aware, the people who are watching this, when you don't have enough sleep, it's very hard to focus. It's very hard to be mentally aware of things. It causes a lot of health problems. It causes a lot of mental problems. Why do you think most of these people are all over the place with things? Is they don't have proper places to sleep, and we are outreaching. We are trying to find places. We are looking for tents. We are looking for heat, bathrooms. They shut bathrooms down at 11 p.m. How f***ed up? Sorry, I don't mean to swear, but it just gets me.
There's all kinds of groups in town, but still not enough beds. Sharon says that if one person sleeps outside, that's too much for her personally, but again, it's not enough to tell bylaw to stop enforcing against us while we're out here providing that kind of space, nor is it enough for her to find a way for council to write up a permit that would allow us to be out there and, yet again, helping those who maybe end up in the street.
We put forth a proposal that we could start an outreach to start helping some of these people out here. Mayor Shepherd informed us that there were programs in place. However, from my perspective, people are falling through the cracks, and those measures that are in place are inadequate. We made the offer to council to step up and help them with the problem, and we're working through that, and we'll keep you updated on how that proposal goes.
In general, I believe we are going to have to find a way to get 99% of the voters out this year and make it really look like democracy, and help those voters find the 9 people that they need to have on council that are more human and less business-like. Business and rules. Yes, we need rules. Yes, we need business. But we need human business and we need human rules. This council is not about human business or human rules. They're about some kind of other type of business, some other type of rules. We, the citizens, need to gather at the voting booths this year, and 99% of us need to show up, at least. And feel free to come out. We will make sure that all the councillors that are human will be at our rallies if we can get them there. And that might make a good council this year. That's it for me.
Okay, right on. Hey, what do we got coming next?
What we got coming next, we got a huge rally coming up on Saturday at Kerry Park. We want as many people out there as we can so we can actually show some numbers, and we're talking about maybe taking some more proactive approach so we can definitely get some attention from the other percentage that aren't aware of what's going on. The rest of the power-ups in this country or in the city, and we are interfacing with the public. We're fighting. There's a lot of conversation going on about this issue, and we're going to have to help show them some direction we can take it in.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right on. Okay, so that's the plan. Saturday morning we are going to be getting together in Kerry Park. We need exceptional numbers. The logic is not being shown here, and that's a fact. If they showed any logic whatsoever, we wouldn't be getting together on Saturday. We need people who are small business owners. We need people who work in interior health. We need people who work with the general public. And above all, we need people just like you. You need to get 10 people with you and get them down there. Don't take any excuses anymore. It's time to make a difference. We are the 99%.